Hi everyone, welcome back to the sports breakdown once again. So today we are going to do live watch along of Sri Lankan women's team versus New Zealand women's team. It's a must win for both the teams in order for them to go to the semifinals of the ICC Women's 2020 World Cup. And I think this is the best opportunity for the Sri Lankan women's team, obviously, who beat South Africa women's team in the first match and then beat the Bangladesh women's team. Unfortunately, they went and lost to Australia women's team badly, but still, I think they have a good chance if they beat New Zealand women's. Obviously, they will go through to the semi-finals. So let's see what happens, guys. I'm also very excited to see what happens. Right now, we've got the news that New Zealand women's team have won the toss and they've chose to bat first. So අපි දන්නවා ඉතින් New Zealand women's කණ්ඩායම toss එක දිනලා ඒගොල්ලෝ bat කරනවා. So one change for the New Zealand women's team as Fran Jonas comes in for Molly Penfold. So that is the news that has come right now. But yeah, so New Zealand women's team have won the toss and they've chosen to bat first. So that is the main news going on right now. So I hope you guys are all active right now. There is 9. So right now, Sri Lankan women's team, we have Harshita Samaravikrama, Chamari Atapattu, the captain, Bishmi Gunaratna, Anusha Sanjeevani, Nilusha De Silva, Gilhari is there, Malshi Shehani, Oshadi Ranasinghe, Sugandhika Kumari, Inoka Ranavira, Machini Kulasurya for Sri Lankan women's team. So that is the team lineup for Sri Lankan women's. New Zealand women's, if you see Susie Bates, Bezui Dinhort, the wicketkeeper, Plimmer, the main player right now, the current, the player in demand, obviously, Amelia Kerr, Sophie Devine, the captain in the middle order, Maddie Green, Hannah Rowe, Leah Tahuhu, Jess Kerr, Eden Carson, and Fran Jonas comes in for Molly Penfold. So that is the only change for the New Zealand women's team today. So that is it right now over there, the updates. Guys, do ask the question. So New Zealand women's team have won the toss and they've chosen to bat first right now. So yeah, Chamari Atapattu, the captain, has said we don't want to put too much pressure on our shoulders. We just want to try to play a natural game. That's what I always urge to my team. I'm really cool and just enjoy this game. So that's good. Right now at the table, we have Australia women's team obviously qualifying to the semi-finals right now with 4 wins in a row, four matches, and they won 4, so they are through to the semi-finals. Now, second up for grabs, South Africa play against Bangladesh. The only concern for Sri Lanka is this net run rate. The net run rate is a huge concern for the Sri Lankan team right now, and obviously Sri Lanka would want to win this match against New Zealand so that they can definitely go through the semi-finals regardless of what happens tomorrow. So this is a must win, I would say, for the Sri Lankan women's right now. South Africa women's obviously would hope New Zealand can beat Sri Lanka and the net run rate to be bad right now. So that is over there. In Group 2, we have England women's, I think, securing a place in the semi-finals with 3 wins in a row. India, West Indies, and Pakistan right now. Obviously, I think India has the tough fixture right now against, they have an easy fixture against Ireland women's. Pakistan have England. So right now, at this stage, India might go through along with England right now. So that is the state going on right now. So let's see how this starts. Please, guys, ask questions. Do communicate with us. So yeah. And right now we are waiting. We are going to do full 4-hour stream today. The sports breakdown අපි කරනවා පැය 4ක් stream එකක්. ඉතින් අපි දන්නවා New Zealand women's කණ්ඩායම ඒගොල්ලෝ dinner toss එක ඒගොල්ලෝ ප්‍රථම bat කරනවා. පිටිකරුක් ගහනවා. ඉතින් ඒක තමයි තත්ත්වය වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. So let's see. So one change for New Zealand women's once again. Fran Jonas comes in for Molly Penfold. So that is the news. And live watch along for Sri Lanka women's versus New Zealand women's right now. So please do stay tuned with us to the sports breakdown, and I hope you guys are enjoying at the moment. Yeah. So right now both the anthems are going on right now. So do catch us. I'm watching it live on Star Sports 2. Anyone is hearing right now, I'm watching it on Star Sports 2. So do check it out. This is a very, very crucial game, guys. Both teams must win today, especially for us Sri Lankan people today. This is a huge match today, and hope Sri Lanka women's team can deliver today. So let's see how it goes, guys. Do ask us questions. Ogolo ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් මගෙන් අහන්න කොහොම හරි මම answer කරන්නම්. Anyone has a question, do ask from me. Update over here from South Africa in PAL is that the New Zealand women's team have won the toss and they have chosen to bat first. All right, so we're waiting until this match starts, guys. So do stay tuned. Right now, the national anthems are going on right now. Obviously, 130, I would feel if they want a chance, I think 130, 140, Sri Lanka have to restrict New Zealand. And I think then Sri Lanka have a good chance of making it to the semifinals. So it all depends. I think bowling is the biggest strength for Sri Lanka. I've said this in the preview alongside Estelle Basuvedan, who came to my channel for a video on the preview of Sri Lanka. We also, both of us agreed that the bowling for Sri Lanka women's is the strength. මං හිතන්නේ ස්ට්‍රෙන්ත් එක මං හිතන්නේ බෝලිං පන්දු යවන්න තමයි මං හිතන්නේ ස්ට්‍රෙන්ත් එක තියෙන. ඉතින් අපි බලමු කොහොමද කරන්නේ කියලා ශ්‍රී ලංකන් වුමන්ස් කණ්ඩායම. Yeah. Right now, do stick with us, guys. It's going to start in another 3 to 4 minutes. Yeah. This is the Sri Lanka Women's versus New Zealand Women's ICC Women's 2020 World Cup 2023 watch along match 17. So do stay tuned to us. We give you the latest updates, guys. I'm watching it right on TV. So do stick with us. This is women's cricket. Do support women's cricket equally as men's cricket. Yeah. So that's a message. Just 3 minutes for this match to start, guys. How excited are you? Do put in the comment section. How excited? කවුරු හරි ශ්‍රී ලංකිකයෝ ඉන්නවා නම් කමෙන්ට් කරන්න. කොහොම හරි කොහමද මේ ශ්‍රී ලංකන් වුමන්ස් කණ්ඩායම ගහන්නේ කියලාද කමෙන්ට් ගහන්න කමෙන්ට් section එකේ. Yeah. So just waiting until this match starts. Can't wait for this match to start. And now New Zealand obviously with their national anthem. See how things go, guys, today. Really excited today. It's a big match for Sri Lanka. Kunal here says possible New Zealand, says Kunal. Yeah, maybe, but I think New Zealand women's haven't been performing well recently. I mean, the women's. I think Sri Lankan women's have been, yeah, he's also saying, but advantage to Sri Lanka. Yes, I agree. Yes, a big game. It's a big game for both the teams, and this determines the Group 1 standings. If Sri Lanka wins against New Zealand, they're guaranteed to go to the semi-finals for the first ever time in the 2020 World Cup, and that's huge for a team that is ranked 8, doesn't have a proper structure, domestic structure for women's cricket, and making it to the semi-finals will be a huge thing, which is why we are covering it for 4 hours straight. Today the live watch along will be there, so do stick with us. Still anthem is going, so let's see what time is going to start. New Zealand women have won the toss. They've chosen to bat. Obviously, New Zealand would obviously prefer to score around 150, 160 so that it will be difficult for Sri Lanka women obviously to chase. Sri Lanka will be hoping that they can restrict New Zealand under 120, 130. So very exciting thing right now. I would feel that Sri Lanka would have preferred to bat first. With seeing how this talented New Zealand batting order is. You never know. You never know what happens. 2020 matches are very unpredictable. Anything can happen. So yeah, anyone who wants to join in through to chat with me, please do send a comment and then I'll send you a StreamYard link. Anyone interested to join can obviously send a message on the comment section and you can join in. So that's the news right now. So as we know, top order, so bowling wise, Kulu Surya, Inoka Ranavir obviously in the 2020 and ODI World Cup squad, playing 11 in 2022 in the best playing 11. So that's how good Inoka Ranavir has been. Sugandhika Kumari, Oshadi Ranasinghe, these players are there. So let's see. අපි බලමු මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා. රවි කියනවා අද ලංකාව දිනවමයි. ඔව් අද තමයි ලංකාව දිනන්නේ කොහොම හරි ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම කොහොම හරි ජය ගන්නවා අද අපි අපේ පොරොත්තුව කොහොම හරි මේ ශ්‍රී ලංකන් වුමන්ස් කණ්ඩායම කොහොම හරි සෙමිෆයිනල්ස් ගිහිලා කොහොම හරි තැනක් හදාගෙන අපි දන්නවා දැන් ශ්‍රී ලංකන් වුමන්ස් කණ්ඩායම අපි දන්නවා මැච් ෆී එක 3 පාරක් බි කරලා තියෙනවා මේ ශ්‍රී ලංකන් ක්‍රිකට් බෝඩ් එකේ. ඉතින් ඒක ලොකු අවස්ථාවක් මං හිතන්නේ මේ ශ්‍රී ලංකන් වුමන්ස් කණ්ඩායමට. ඉතින් ඒක ලොකු දෙයක්. මං හිතන්නේ කාන්තා කණ්ඩායමට මැච් ෆී එක මං හිතන්නේ දෙගුණ 3ක් වැඩි කරලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒක හොඳ තත්ත්වයක් මං හිතනවා ශ්‍රී ලංකන් වුමන්ස් කණ්ඩායමට. ඉතින් අපි බලමු මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා රවි බණ්ඩාර. thank you so much. අපි බලමු. So let's see how things go guys. do comment in sinhala මන් දන්නවා. ඉතින් කතා කරන්න කොහොම හරි අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා කොහොම හරි මේ කෙල්ලෝ කොහොම හරි දිනනවා කියලා. චාමරි අතපත්තු අපි දන්නවා කැප්ටන් කියලා නායක කියලා. එයා හොඳ නායකයෙක්. අපි දන්න කොහොමද එයා මේ බැට් කරන්නේ හොඳට දස්කම් තියෙන කැප්ටන් කෙනෙක්. ඉතින් අපි බලමු. So right now Susie Bates and the wicket keeper is coming to bat for New Zealand women's. Going to be really interesting guys. ඉතින් අපි බලමු කොහොමද වෙන්නේ කියලා. තව කමෙන්ට් එකක් ඇවිල්ලා Kunal here says for Sri Lanka win New Zealand need to restrict before 150. Yeah, I agree definitely 130 140 is the max right now for Sri Lankan women obviously to restrict. So let's see what happens. Kunal, it's a very interesting scenario right now, but you never know. Sri Lanka depend on Athapattu, but Kunal, I think the other players also have stepped up, such as Harshadi Samaravikrama. Even many players have stepped up. Nilakshi De Silva, many players have stepped up this time for the Sri Lankan women's team. So I don't think they depend on Athapattu so much like in the past 2 or 3 years. I think the other players also have stepped up. Vishmi Gunaratne, 17-year-old. අපි දන්නවා විශ්මි ගුණරත්න කොච්චර හොඳ කියලා under 19 නායකයෙ හිටියේ විශ්මි ගුණරත්න හොඳට බැට් කරා under 19 World Cup එක අපි දන්නවා ඒකත් දකුණු ඇෆ්‍රිකා තිබ්බේ මේ World Cup එක. ඉතින් අපි බලමු කොහොමද කරන්නේ කියලා. මේ මැච් එක බලනවා නම් Star Sports එකේ බලන්න. Star Sports 2 බලලා ඔයගොල්ලෝ කට්ටිය බලන්න පුළුවන් මේ මැච් එක Women's 2020 World Cup මැච් එක. ඉතින් කොහොම හරි කට්ටිය බලන්න කොහොම හරි මේ මැච් එක. අපි බලමු මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා. So let's see what happens guys. We'll be updating every ball. We will be here the full 4 hours because this is a very important match for Sri Lanka cricket in general. And here starts Sugandhika Kumari, very good bowling to start with. Tight line හොඳට පන්දු යවනවා, line එක හොඳට පන්දු යවනවා. ඉතින් ඒක හොඳයි. good start එකක්. Sugandhika Kumari තමයි පන්දු යවන්නේ දැන්. So yeah, Kunal here says Ranaveera and Ranasinghe good players. Yes, I agree with you. Again here comes Sugandhika Kumari ආයිතෙනවා. බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. Full toss up ගහලා තියෙනවා. shot එකක් ඒක from the New Zealand wicket keeper. ලකුණු 4යි. 4 runs for New Zealand to start with. New Zealand start with a 4. Good shot over there from the wicket keeper. Berzin, I can't pronounce her name. Bernardine Bezuid Hort. Yeah. එයා තමයි ලකුණු 4ක් ගැව්වේ. New Zealand women's then 4යි wicket 0යි overs 0.2. So let's see what happens again. Here comes Sugandhika Kumari again. Beautiful bowling, but again conceding a run. Yeah. So 5-0. Group 1 මේ match එක අපි බලමු කොහොමද වෙන්නේ කියලා. හොඳ start එකක් මේක New Zealand women's. මං හිතන්නේ fast bowling පටන් ගත්තා නම් හොඳයි කියලා. අචිනි කුලසූරියත් හිටියා. එයාව පටන් ගත්තා නම් හොඳයි මං හිතනවා. But still I think it's okay right now. Let's see what this Sri Lankan women's bowling attack can do this time around. 5-0 after 0.3 overs right now are the New Zealand women's team. Again, Sugandhika Kumari again pitching it on the leg side, conceding another run. තවත් ලකුණක් concede කරනවා, රැස් කරනවා මේ New Zealand women's කණ්ඩායම. So another run for the New Zealand women's team. 6-0 after 0.4 overs are the New Zealand women's team right now. Yeah. Again, here comes Sugandhika Kumari to Bezuin Hot. Beautiful bowling right again, but another single conceded. තවත් single එකක් concede කරනවා. We have another comment coming. Ravi Bandara is saying Chamari other Pennai. Oh, මං හිතනවා චාමරි ඉතින් එයා අන්ඩර් ප්‍රෙෂර් ගහනවා කොහොම හරි ඉතින් මං හිතනවා රවි මේ චාමරි හොඳට ගාවි කියලා අද මං හිතනවා අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙමු ඉතින් චාමරි හොඳ ඉනිංස් එකක් ගහවි කියලා. ෆුල් ටොස් එකක් තව ලකුණක් රැස් කරනවා දෙකක් දුවනවද? නෑ. They're not running for a 2, so first over done, guys, and New Zealand women's team 8 for 0 after 1 over. 8 for 0. So no wickets, 8 for 0 after 1 over. Good start, I would say, for the New Zealand women's. මං හිතනවා අචිනි කුලසූරිය හරි මේ ඉනෝක රණවීරව දාන්න ඕන. මං හිතන්නේ ෆාස්ට් බෝලර් කෙනෙක් දැම්මොත් හොඳයි. අපි දන්නවා ශ්‍රී ලංකන් වුමන්ස් කණ්ඩායම මං හිතන්නේ ෆාස්ට් බෝලින් අද අනාත් කාංචනා ගහන්නේ. අනා කාංචනාට සුගන්ධිකා කුමාරි තමයි ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. අපි දන්නවා ඔක්කොමලා ස්පිනර්ස්ලා අචිනි කුලසූරිය තමයි පන්දු මේ වේග පන්දුව ඉන්නේ අනිත් ඔක්කොම කවිෂ දිල්හාරි මල්ෂ ශෙහානි සුගන්ධිකා කුමාරි ඕෂධි රණසිංහ ඉනෝක රණවීර ඒගොල්ලෝ ඔක්කොම දඟ පන්දු ඉතින් ඒක තමයි වෙලා තියෙන්නේ so yeah at the moment yes as predicted Ashwini Kulasurya will be bowling from the other end. Let's Kulasurya can do right now, and this is to Susie Bates. Ashwini Kulasurya, good bowling there, good length and line bowling here from Ashwini Kulasurya to Susie Bates. This is to Susie Bates, by the way. Ashwini Kulasurya. On the Panduak. Susie Bates. Aitenova. Another dot ball. හොඳයි තව ඩොට් බෝල් එකක් ඒක 8යි විකට් බිඳුවයි overs 1.2 8 for 0 after 1.2 overs are the New Zealand women's team right now. Yes, who's this? Nawaz Suez. Nawaz, inshallah we will win. Who are you supporting today? Nawaz Suez, if possible you can say right now. One run is considered. Who are you supporting today? Nawaz Suez. Nawaz, are you supporting the Sri Lankan women's or the New Zealand women's? Yeah, please do tell who do you support. It will be really helpful. Support කරන්නේ කවුද කියලා කියන්න. Oh, let's see what happens, guys. Right now we are 9 for 0 after 1.3 overs. අපි බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. Again comes Ashwini Kulasurya. Good delivery. තව ලකුණු ගන්නවා. I think single save. I think ඒවා තමයි restrict කරන්න ඕන කොහොම හරි dot deliveries. Somehow try to put dot deliveries and restrict these runs from the New Zealand women's team. ඒක තමයි මම හිතන්නේ හොඳ මං හිතනවා. ඉතින් අපි බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. Nawaz Suez says Sri Lanka. That's good. Even I'm from Sri Lanka. Good to see some Sri Lankan supporters on the Facebook, on the Pakrik Facebook page. Do follow them. Pakrik. I also work for Pakrik, so do check them out. Nawaz Suez says Sri Lanka. That's good. We have some Sri Lankan supporters. Again comes Ashwini Kulasurya. Good line and length. Bowling towards the stump. This is just good bowling here from Ashwini Kulasurya. Just 2 runs from this over. Just feel if we had another fast bowler, it would have been really, really good like Ana Kanchana today. I don't know why they've gone with 3 spinners, especially perhaps because of the slow bounce that is offered at PAL, and we know the spinners have been very successful also at PAL. Seeing the SA 2020, a lot of people might have followed the SA 20, hopefully. We saw that it has assisted a lot of spinners, and that's aggressive shot from Susie Bates, and that's another boundary. Unfortunately, the good 5 deliveries ends up in a boundary, and New Zealand women's right now are having a good start right now. 14 for 0 after 2 overs. 14 for 0 after 2 overs. Another good boundary from Susie Bates. හොඳ පන්දුවක් මං හිතනවා. හොඳ ෂොට් එකක් ඒක සූසි බේට්ස් ගෙන් ලකුණු 4යි. 14 for 0, guys. 14 for 0 after 2 overs are New Zealand women's. Do ask us questions, guys. උත්තර ප්‍රශ්න අහන්න කට්ටිය මම උත්තරේ දෙන්නම් කොහොම හරි. මම ක්‍රිකට් follow කරනවා. I think 18 දෙනෙක් බලනවා. So 18 people are watching, guys. Do comment down. Tell who's going to win today, Sri Lanka women's or the New Zealand women's. Who's having the advantage right now against Sugangika Kumari comes again. Beautiful bowling over there from Sugantika Kumari and no run. We have one comment coming now. Kunal here says, I think pitch doesn't matter much in women's match. It does matter a bit, Kunal. Yeah, not like men's, but I think it depends. It depends. But I think Sri Lanka's strength also has been spin. Their spin bowling has been their strength. So I understand why they've gone with one fast ball only. But let's see, Kunal, what's happening today. Never know what's going to happen in these pitches. And yeah, let's see what happens. Right now, this Sri Lankan women's team doing okay. Need to pick up wickets. And again, a good shot, but there's protection. There's protection on the field, and no run conceded. Busty Hot is having a good start, having a good tournament also. I feel this New Zealand wicket keeper who's been chosen in the 2020 World Cup has been doing quite well. So far, good from Bezuindin Hot. Well, let's see what's going to happen. Again, Sugangika Kumari ආයිතනවා අපි බලමු මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා. Pitch shot on the fielding and Scooby run out. Oh my goodness, what was that throw from Achini? That should have been a run out. Very careless, very careless. You cannot afford that. You cannot afford that right now. And a run out opportunity missed by Sri Lanka. Oh my goodness. Careless. Very careless. Then Sugandhika Kumar, I think it's a wide for sure. Yeah. Run out opportunity. That would have been the first wicket for the Sri Lankan women's team. And unfortunately, they obviously the keeper made the mistake, but not a good throw also by Achini Kulasurya and has considered a run. What's to be done? Oh, edged. Again, no, I don't. Will this go to the boundary for a 4? No, I don't think so. It's slowing down. They're coming back for maybe a 3. Can't make these mistakes. Sri Lanka, especially the top part of New Zealand, is very, very good. Can't be making mistakes like this. And that was edged. Another 3 runs, I think. Yeah. They were going slowly. These New Zealand women, we are running between the wickets. Aitena Sugandhika Kumari dot delivery එකක්. 6 runs and over this New Zealand team is going, which is good. 18 for 0 after 3 overs. A good start from the New Zealand women's. Mukesh Patil here says, please clear the screen. But I think people also want to see the scorecard, right, Mukesh? I know, I understand what you say, but I think many people would like to see the screen also probably and check the scorecard right now. Perhaps I change it to the ESPN. I think that is much better, I would feel, for the people here, because I don't think the ICC thing is updating well. Right now, 18 for 0 right now after 3 overs. This New Zealand women's team, a run-out opportunity has been missed by Sri Lanka. Yeah. So, 18 for 0 after 3 overs. Oshadi Ranasinghe comes straight in right now. Let's see what she does. And shot from Bezuin Hot. Ooh, misfield. Oh my God, can't do misfields like this. මොනවද මේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කට්ටිය කරන්නේ මේ වුමන්ස් කණ්ඩායම බවුන්ස් එකේ තව ලකුණු 4ක් නිව්සීලන්ත වුමන්ස් ටීම් එකට a good shot from Bezuinden Hart and that bounce has crossed the boundary. Another 4. Oshi Ranasinghe again, full toss, and are they coming back for a 2? No, they don't. No, they don't. Yeah. Right now, 23 for 0 after 3.2 overs. The New Zealand women's team. Kunal says need wickets for Sri Lanka now. Another dot delivery. තව dot delivery එකක් මේ partnership එක especially Bezuinden Hart out කරන්න ඕන ඉක්මනට මං හිතනවා. They need to get Bezuinden Hart somehow out, somehow get out as soon as possible. And Susie Bates obviously is very experienced. Again another run. Will they depend on coming back for a 2? They're coming back for a 2. This is a run out opportunity. Oh, the throw. And they're referring, but I think that's not out. They're going for referring. මං හිතන්නේ ඒක not out කියලා. Chance there for the New Zealand women's team. Is that out or not out? I do not know. But I feel that's not out. Let's see. I don't think she's comfortably home. She's comfortably home. Yeah. That's not out. මං හිතන්නේ ඒක out කියලා නෑ. ඒක not out. Yep, not out. Well, Sri Lanka need wickets because New Zealand are going at 6 runs and over right now. They need to stop this. They need to get Bezuinden Hart out at least, I would feel. Susie Bates is playing a bit good sweep shot there. Only a single though. Need to get Bezuinden Hart out immediately. The way that she is playing right now. The wicket keeper. New Zealand කණ්ඩායම 26යි wicket බිඳුවයි overs 3.5යි. නවසීලන්ත කණ්ඩායම හිතෙනවා Oshi Ranasinghe full toss there. Another good shot. No fielder there. Another boundary. This is doing good for New Zealand women's right now. On fire. They are on fire. 12 runs from that over. 30 for 0 after 4 overs. Really good start for the New Zealand women's here. And concern right now for Sri Lanka women's. A real concern. I think they need to get Inoka Ranavira now. This is a real concern. විකට්ටයක් කොහොම හරි ඕන මං හිතනවා මේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම මේ වගේ ගැව්වොත් ඉතින් අපි පර තේවි ෂෝ එකේම ඉතින් මං හිතනවා දැන්වත් මේගොල්ලෝ හොඳට ගැව්වොත් නම් මං හිතනවා හොඳයි කියලා. So I hope they can play sensibly right now. But right now 30 for 0 this New Zealand women's team after 4 overs and they brought Chamar Gattu. Interesting move and I'm not sure whether this move could be right at this stage. But Ashish Kumar says live deco. Go and check on Star Sports. If we put this live, we'll get a copyright strike. So it's not possible. 43 people are watching. Thank you so much, guys. 30 for 0 after 4 overs. Malsha Shehani comes in to the attack. And again another full toss there and just a single. තව single එකක් ඒක. 31යි wicket බිඳුවයි overs 4.1යි. 31 for 0 after 4.1, guys. Do check into the sports breakdown. Right now, New Zealand women's are on a roll. Right now, they're doing really well. 31 for 0 after 4.1 overs are the New Zealand women's team. And let's see how they do. Bezuinden Hart 19. Susie Bates 11. Another sweep shot. No run. 31යි wicket බිඳුවයි overs 4.2යි. නවසීලන්ත කණ්ඩායම. Let's see what New Zealand women's team can do right now. 1 run so far from this over by Shehani, and again Shehani bowls a full toss again and first wicket. Oh my god, this fielding. What What the F are they doing? Sri Lanka women's team. That should have been caught, and that's Bezuidin Hot. How can you drop catches? Oh my goodness, this team, how are they going to win? And another boundary now. Terrible. 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 It's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt them. No excuse. That was should be caught. How the hell has she dropped this? Poor fielding. That should have been easily caught. Come on, how can you fumble? Oh my god, get them out. Very poor fielding. Very poor fielding from the Sri Lankan women's team. අන්තිමයි මේ ෆීල්ඩින් එක නම් මට කියලා වැරෙන්නේ ඒ වගේ drop catches වුණොත් ඉතින් අපිට match එක දිනන්න බෑ. Forget it. We can't win the match if we are going to drop catches like that. Terrible feeling from Harshita Madhavi. Now are they going to give wicket away a team like New Zealand? 39 for 0 after 5 overs. The best chance you had to get a wicket, and congrats to the fielders. They have gone and dropped a catch. Terrible. Terrible drop, I would say right now. New Zealand women's team 39 for 0 after 5 overs. බලමුකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. 39 for 0 after 5 overs. නවසීලන්තේ කණ්ඩායම. Again, Achini Kulasurya, good bowling over there. Good line and length from Kulasurya. Just a single. She's bowling really well today, Kulasurya. Jack, drop, catch, run out opportunities. You can't afford this right now from the Sri Lankan women's. Cost in the match. This is definitely a cost if they can't get them out soon. These are key catches and key wins, I would say, right now. And they're not catching right now. So how are they supposed to win? And a good shot there from the fielding. Tough for the Sri Lankan women's right now. New Zealand women's are cruising right now. Sri Lanka women seem to be a bit panicked right now. The playing 11 especially. 42 for 0 after 5.2. A wicket is needed. Otherwise, I feel New Zealand women could win, could go and get a 150, 160, which is going to be extremely tough for this team to get. And a full toss there. You cannot afford full tosses. Poor bowling. And Bezuidin hot, on fire. 4 runs. Terrible start from Sri Lanka women. Goodness me. Terrible. Easy full toss there and an easy 4. What is going on right now? Panic over there from the Sri Lankan women's team. Nothing going well. And shot there. Is that a wicket? Finally a wicket, guys. Gone. Finally, Bezuidin hot out. Bezuidin gone. Finally, Sri Lanka women pick up their first wicket, and this was crucial, guys. This is very big, and Bezuidin hot is gone. This is the first wicket for the Sri Lankan women's team. At last, Sri Lankan women's team picks up a wicket. New Zealand women's are 46 for 1 after 5.2, but Bezuidin hot made a very good start going at 150 strike rate. But finally, I don't think that drop catch perhaps costed New Sri Lanka women's maybe 6 runs. Oh, maybe 10 runs. Sorry, 11 runs. I think. I mean, 11 runs also is worth right now in a 2020 match. 11 runs is huge in a 2020 match. If a scenario happens when they chase and they struggle. But yeah, anyways, they get out. They get out. First wicket fallen for the New Zealand women's team right now. 46 for 1 after 5.4 overs are the New Zealand women's team. ඉතින් 46 wicket එකයි නවසීලන්ත කණ්ඩායම. බලමු ඉතින් ආයෙත් එනවා අච්චිනි කුලසූරිය 46 for 1. Good bowling. This is a very very good over from Achini Kulasuriya. Even though she conceded a boundary, a full toss, she's bowling in good lengths. Missed time there by Bezuddin Hart, and an easy catch by Chamari Atapattu will never drop a catch. Don't worry, her fielding is very good, and she easily caught that catch. Captain, and she knows the value, got a very good diving catch and got out finally. Now it's Kerr, Amelia Kerr, who's coming to number 3. Chance there for run out, but no way. Good running between the wickets, but good over. Good over, I must say here, because a wicket has fallen. 47 for 1 after 6. Sri Lanka, maybe, I think New Zealand are in a bit of a lead, but Sri Lanka got a big wicket. Big wicket, but no worries, no worries. I think, anyways, Sri Lanka women's will be satisfied. But anyways, I think New Zealand won this power play, I would feel, because they've scored 47 runs. They've only lost 1 wicket. So that's good, because New Zealand are going at around 6 runs per over, 7 runs and over. So yeah, so I think New Zealand have definitely won this session, even though they lost 1 wicket. Now comes the main bowler. Inoka Ranavira obviously has been the star bowler for the Sri Lankan women's team. අපි බලමු කොහොමද Inoka Ranavira කරන්නේ කියලා මේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කාන්තා කණ්ඩායම. අපි දන්නවා Inoka Ranavira හොඳටම experience vice captain මේ කණ්ඩායමේ. ඉතින් අපි බලමු මොකද කරන්නේ කියලා Inoka Ranavira. Very very crucial time right now for the Sri Lankan women to obviously slow down this run rate. And Inoka Ranavira's 4 overs will be very crucial right now. It will be crucial. Okay, no run there. Starts with a dot. Starts with a dot. Starts with a dot. Karanavira. Oh, good ball. Again, the keeper. Keeper making mistakes, and that's definitely a 4. Bice gone for a 4. Oh, is that edged? Oh my god, is edged? And that's gone for a 4. Wow. Keeper, I don't know what she's doing. Oh, yeah, that was tough. That was a tough chance, though. That was a tough chance. Okay, no Ranavira ආයෙත් එනවා. තව wide මගේ pitch එකක් තව ලකුණක් රැස් කරනවා. Another run. Inoka Ranavira in this 2020 World Cup, 4 matches, 4 wickets, 5.82 economy, 16 average. That is very good, phenomenal, I would say, from a bowler like Inoka Ranavira. That is very good, and especially first 2 matches were very good. Right now, this is crucial time for Sri Lanka women's. Can't give boundaries. They need wickets right now. The main thing is wickets. Wickets are very, very key right now. Seeing how this team is performing, wickets are key. Again, Inoka. And again, another single. Again, another single for this team. New Zealand women's 54 for 1 after 6.5 overs. 54 wicket එකයි. Yeah, low bounce, I think, on this pitch as well. We've seen for the spinners. Yeah, it's assisting something for the spinners, I feel. Shot from Susie Bates, but just single. 8 runs from that over, which is again a good over, I would feel, for New Zealand because of that boundary, unlucky boundary. 55 for 1 after 7 overs, the New Zealand women's. 55 wicket එකයි නවසීලන්ත කණ්ඩායම. මේ ශ්‍රී ලංකන් women's කණ්ඩායම මං හිතන්නේ ඒගොල්ලෝ restrict කරොත් under 150 or 140 even. Actually 140, not even 150. That will be too much. At least 140 if they can restrict this New Zealand women's. I think that's a win situation for the Sri Lankan women's right now. It's not going to be easy. Anyways, the batting needs to click today. No matter what, the batting needs to click. Otherwise, they're going to lose. This match will be lost. And okay, coming forward over there, no run over there. Dot delivery to start with. Crucial time for the New Zealand women's also now, especially they lost their player who went at 150 strike rate, which was Bezen Dot, the wicket keeper. But Susie Bates, very experienced, and that could be a boundary. No, there's a fielder protection there. So lucky there's 1 run. 1 run only. 56 for 1 after 7.2 overs right now to the New Zealand women's team. Yeah, all for the All Blacks right now. They run a single full toss, good ball in there, tight line. That's the length to bowl to Amelia Kerr, especially a very good batter like Amelia Kerr. Went to Mumbai Indians for I think 2 crores or something. Very talented player, all-rounder. Again, Amelia Kerr, a single, conceding a single, that's okay. Don't consider boundary right now. Just keep the dots. I think mainly try to build up pressure on this New Zealand women's team. Get dots. Don't let them even get singles right now, I would feel, to this New Zealand women's team. But let's see. You know, she's running a good over so far. Let's see. Miss there. Trying to reverse sweep, but a miss. Just 2 runs from this over. Things going well for Sri Lanka women's, I think, after that wicket of Bezen Dot. Things have slightly slowed down, not yet. Not flick there, just the thing. Just 3 runs from that over. Positive over, I would feel, for the Sri Lankan women's team. Just 3 runs, 58 for 1 after 8. But wickets are key. Wickets are key. Right now, if they get wickets, Sri Lanka women's, they're back in the match. As simple as that. Get the wickets back in the match. Wickets are only key right now. Ranavira given another over, I would feel. Oh, Atapattu coming in. Okay, interesting move. Chamari Atapattu comes in maybe to bowl herself. Interesting. Is it her to bowl or Ranasinghe? I thought she's going to bowl. Kavisha is given the ball. Kavisha Dilhari. Interesting. So Kavisha given the ball to bowl. Let's see the contributions that she can do. Kavisha Dilhari. Shot over there. And 4 runs to start with. Totally got the lines wrong. And giving a freebie to Susie Bates. ලකුණු 4ක් ඒක. ඒක නම් මදි මං හිතනවා කවිෂා දිල්හාරි ඒක loose delivery එකක්. And Susie Bates takes advantage of it. ලකුණු 4යි. හොඳ ඩිලිවර් එකක් නෙමෙයි ඒක කවිෂ දිල්හාරි. good length pitch එකේ බෝල් කරේ. ඉතින් ඒක හොඳ නෑ. ලකුණු 4ක් කන්සීඩ් වෙනවා. 8-4 so far in the 8 overs, which is not a good sign right now. And oh my god, terrible bowling. Terrible bowling. That's another 4, I think. What is she doing? 2 fours in the first 2 deliveries. Susie Bates taking advantage. Can't afford that. You cannot afford that right now. See how good the Sri Lankan women's team was doing in between, and already 8 runs in the first 2 balls. 8 runs from the first 2 balls. That's not good at all. Not good at all. Single this time. Come on, get a wicket. Get a wicket somehow. Need to get a wicket. Only 9 runs in this over. Bad over from Kavisha Dilhari. Run out opportunity. Not a good throw. Sri Lanka getting frustrated. Should have been to the other end. Shot. No, it's not out. Only 1 run. 11 runs from this over. It's been a terrible over from Kavisha Dilhari. Terrible. It's not what we wanted. And yeah. And most runs in ICC Women's 2020 World Cup, Susie Bates, 1,037 runs from her. Just 1 run. Are they coming back for a 2? No, they won't. Terrible over. Terrible over from her. Terrible. 70 for 1 after 9. At this rate, Sri Lanka not winning. They need wickets. Comment karana kattiya. Do comment, guys. That's lot. I think lot of people watching. So do comment. Do comment and tell me what's happening. කට්ටිය කොහොම හරි කමෙන්ට් කරලා කියන්න මොන හරි වෙනවා කියලා මැච් එකේ කවුද දිනන්නේ කියලා. Who do you think is winning? What do you think Sri Lanka women's team should do right now? So give the suggestions. And Ranavira comes back. Inoka Ranavira back into the attack. Need a wicket right now. And they need to get it. Fielding has been not good today from the Sri Lankan women's. Costing the match. The fielding is costing Sri Lanka the match. Right now, fielding standards not good. And obviously, Sri Lankan women don't want to chase a target above 150. That will be very, very difficult. And if in that case, I think New Zealand will be favorites if it's a target of 150. Misfields. This is not going to help. The fielding has been terrible today from the Sri Lankan women. Terrible fielding. My goodness. How are they going to win this match? Dropped a catch, two run out opportunities. At this rate, we would have been 2 or 3 wickets down if not for the fielding. Terrible stuff right now. මං හිතන්නේ මේක හොඳ නැති ෆීල්ඩින් ස්ටෑන්ඩඩ් එකක් මේක ශ්‍රී ලංකා වුමන්ස් කණ්ඩායම කාන්තා කණ්ඩායම අපි බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. Out. Oh my god, that just went in the air. No effort whatsoever. It went on no man's land. Need a wicket right now. No one was there though. Dragged it. It's a single. See a laughing emoji over here. 74 for 1 after 9.5 overs. Aitenwa, Amelia Carter, Nino Karanavira. They're really playing well against spin. Rotating the strike also well. Just 5 runs from that over though. 75 for 1 after 10. And I think that's rings break. Rings break. Guys, what do you think at the moment? Who's ahead? Right now I feel New Zealand are ahead. මං හිතන්නේ New Zealand women's දැන් චුට්ටක් ඉදිරියෙන් ඉන්නේ මං හිතනවා දැන් නම් අපි බලමු ඉතින් මොකද්ද ශ්‍රී ලංකා women's කණ්ඩායම කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. මං හිතන්නේ wickets තමයි අවශ්‍ය. මේක 130ක් ගන්න නම් මේ 10 overs වලින් 60ක් වගේ ගැව්වොත් හරි New Zealand women's. ඉතින් දැන්වත් මං හිතනවා wickets ගන්න වෙනවා spinners ලා. ගත්තේ නැත්තම් ඉතින් මං හිතන්නේ නිව්සීලන්ත කණ්ඩායම තමයි ඉදිරියෙන් ඉන්නේ. ඉතින් මේ ඕවර්ස් 10 තමයි crucial stage මං හිතන්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකන් women's කණ්ඩායම දැන් පත් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. ඉතින් අපි බලමු මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා. Very crucial time. $75 for 1 after 10 overs. That is the situation that Sri Lanka are in right now. It's drinks break. Who do you think is winning? කවුද ඕගොල්ලෝ හිතන්නේ දිනනවා කියලා කමෙන්ට් එකක් දාන කවුද දිනන්නේ කියලා. කවුද ඉදිරියෙන් ඉන්නේ දැන් කියන්න කට්ටිය. කවුද මේ දැන් මොකද වෙන්න ඕන කියලා කියන්නත් පුළුවන් කමෙන්ට් සෙක්ෂන් එකේ. මොකද weakness ටික, the strengths, weakness, and everything. So right now it seems like the New Zealand women's are leading right now. It's a night match. 75 for 1 after 12 overs. If it's a rain affected game, I think it will obviously help the Sri Lankan women to actually go to the semifinals. If it's if it's depending on rain. Just imagine if this was decided by rain. If they get a point, Sri Lanka women will obviously go to the semifinals in that case, because maximum New Zealand women and Bangladesh women can reach is New Zealand and South Africa women can reach is 4. Let's say this match is very crucial. Good bowling, and that's Chamari who's bowling right now. Tight bowling there from Charmany. Good start after Green's break to Amelia Kerr. That was a good delivery from Charmany Atapattu. හොඳ පන්දුවක් ඒක චාමනි අතපත්තු low bounce ගියා. Ooh, very tight. Oh, that's out. Is that gone? Ooh. Are they taking a review? They're taking a review. So Sri Lanka taking a review right now. That's a good call. I don't know whether it hit the bat. That's my concern. Otherwise, I think that is a good review that they went to. My doubt is whether it hit the bat. My only doubt is that. Has it touched the bat? No, it hasn't. Nope. I don't think there's enough evidence for bat. Yeah. We want to. Will it be umpire's call? Ooh, wickets missing. Wickets missing. Not out. So one review gone for the Sri Lankan women's team, but that was a good delivery from Atapattu. Atapattu bowling well today. Oh, good bowling, good bowling. She's bowling well today. Atapattu. පන්දු 3ක් runs concede කළාම නැහැ අතපත්තු. හොඳයි මේ ශ්‍රී ලංකන් කැප්ටන් කරන්න වැඩේ. Ooh, another miss. What a over is this turning out to be from Atapattu? No runs. Finally, Kerr gets a run. And another run. Just 2 runs from that over. That's a good over, I would feel, from Atapattu. 77 for 1 after 11 overs. Just 2 runs from that over. That was a good over, I would feel, from Atapattu. But Shehani comes back now. Malsha Shehani. Let's see what Malsha Shehani can do. Footwork there from Susie Bates. Are they coming back for a 2? No, they won't again. Yeah. So right now New Zealand නවසීලන්තේ කණ්ඩායම 77යි විකට් 1යි overs 11 අවසානයි. ඉතින් අපි බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. දැන් නම් ශ්‍රී ලංකා women's කණ්ඩායම දිනනවා නම් හොඳයි. අපි බලමු හැබැයි එක ලකුණක් රැස් කරනවා. එනවද මන්දා දෙකක් එන්නේ. දෙකක් එන්නේ. 79 විකට් එකයි ඕවර්ස් 11.1ක් dot delivery එකක් ඒක සූසි බේට්ස් ගෙන්. So some tight overs in the middle overs here. See a change in Sri Lanka Women's. I don't want to jinx it right now. But yeah. Ooh, what was that? And that's a 4. When I try to jinx, what was that delivery from Malsha Shehani? Very poor delivery there. It's not the delivery you bowl to Susie Bates. ඒක මොන delivery එකක් ඒක මොන පන්දුවක්ද මන් දන්නේ මල්ෂා ෂෙහානි පන්දු යවුවේ කියලා. Poor. මේ වගේ පන්දු යවුවොත් ඉතින් අපි පෙරදෙනවා මේ මැච් එක. අසු හතරයි විකට් එකයි ඕවර්ස් 11.5යි. Another single. Don't give twos. Alright, 85 for 1. Considered a boundary. Can't concede boundaries at this rate. Sri Lanka Women's. They need wickets. At utmost, they need wickets right now. The Sri Lankan women's team and they are going nowhere. Wickets are a must. I think Atapattu should continue with how she bowled the first over. And yeah, Atapattu is back. Shot there. Shot from Amelia Kerr. 4 runs from the first delivery. Nothing going well for the Sri Lankan women's right now. But that was a beautiful shot. Nice footwork from Amelia Kerr. ඒක හොඳ shot එකක් ඒක. හොඳ cover drive පාරක් ඒක Amelia Kerr ලකුණු 4ක් ප්‍රෙස් කරනවා නවසීලන්ත කණ්ඩායම. Full toss dot delivery එකක්. Yorker. She bowled a Yorker there. No run. But ඒක බලනකොට හොඳ shot එකක් ඒක Amelia Kerr ගැව්වේ. Good shot there from Amelia Kerr. Nice footwork. Knew the gap and played that beautiful shot. And again, a loose delivery, and that's another boundary. Not a good start from Chamari Atapattu. 2 fours in this over. Yeah, losing the lens right now. Amelia Kerr easily playing shots. First over was very good. Just 2 runs from that over. Right now, really concerned with how they're bowling. 1 wicket also so far. So far 9 runs in this over also. I don't know how Sri Lanka women are winning at the moment. It's not going well. හිතන්නේ මේක හොඳ නෑ කියලා ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම චුට්ටක් කන්සර්න් එකකින් ඉන්නව වෙනවා. තව ලකුණක් එක ලකුණු 10ක් ඒ ඕ එකෙන් 95 for 1 after 13. Not good at all. At this rate, I hope rain comes and save Sri Lanka. At this rate, we are not going to go to the semifinals. We need a wicket. We need at least 2 or 3 wickets to fall right now. Otherwise, no chance for the Sri Lanka women's team to win. Partnership already 49 of 44. 49යි පාර්ට්නර්ෂිප් එක 47 බෝලින්. ඉතින් මාර අමාරුයි දැන් 95යි විකට් එකයි. නවසීලන්ත කණ්ඩායම ඕවර්ස් 13ක් අවසානයේ රණවීර ආයිත් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. ඉනෝක රණවීර බලමු මොකද්ද ඉනෝක රණවීර කරන්නේ කියලා. No, ඉනෝක රණවීර is back. Oh, and she hits it up. This should be a wicket. This should be a wicket. Oh my goodness me, what are they doing? What are they doing, the Sri Lanka women's team? What is this fielding performance? Oh my lord. How costly is this going to be? මොනවාද මේ fielding? Terrible. I'm telling you, this is terrible. And why? Terrible judgment. මේ මන් දන්නේ. ඉතින් කොහමද අපි ලිනන්නේ මේ මැච් එක මේ වගේ fielding නම්? And scoop. Another 2. The fielding of Sri Lanka is going to cost them the match. That was terrible. That was just terrible. කොන්ද පන්නේ වගේ මේගොල්ල ගහන්නේ. Drop catches එක්ක. That's 100. Oh, they are going for a 2 quick. Terrible, terrible. This team can't deliver under pressure. And that's 100 for New Zealand. Already 6 runs in this over. What can I say? When if they are dropping catches, they can't win matches. අමතක කරන්න මේ match එක මේ මේගොල්ලෝ fielding standards මේවා කරේ නැත්තම්. කොහමද අපි දිනන්නේ? How are we going to win if we drop catches like this? Again another single. Very frustrating right now, guys. Poor fielding from the Sri Lankan team. I have no words to tell. This is just poor fielding. මේ වගේ ඉතින් perform කරොත් අපි නම් දිනන්නේ මේ match එක. අන්තිම බෝල් එක මේක. Terrible. 7 runs from the over. Oh, 9 runs. Sorry. Losing a bit of hope, guys. Now I feel we need a wicket. Otherwise, we looking for trouble. We are looking for trouble. See the way that this New Zealand team is playing, and with Sophie Divine to come also. Oh my god. Oshiri comes back. Dot to start with. Charging over there from Amelia Kerr, but a dot. 104 for the loss of 1 wicket. Another charge there and another boundary there. Oh my god, if they bowl like this, forget the match. Right now, forget it. Very poor bowling. The dropping catches, the fielding's been terrible today from the Sri Lankan women's team. Rain only can save the Sri Lankan team right now, I would feel, if they want to go to a semi-final. Anyways, it was a big hurdle for the Sri Lankan team, anyways, to go to the semi-final. I thought with these 2 wins, they had a chance of beating this New Zealand women's team, but at the moment, it doesn't seem like it. With these two batting, Bates and Amelia Kerr set, it's really difficult. The moment they can't break this partnership also. Finding it so difficult to break this partnership. Shot from Susie Bates. Just a run. 110 විකට් එකයි ඕවර්ස් 14.4යි නවසීලන්ත කණ්ඩායම. Ilya Kerr doing a good job right now. And shot there. No fielder. And that's a 4. Oh my god. What is this team doing? Very poor bowling. Just giving the edge for these people to. They'll come back for a 2. An easy 2. 12 runs from that over. Oh my god. Forget it. I think at this rate they're going to get 160. They were losing the match. Unless something dramatic happens. Obviously, at this rate, they're going to chase 140. I can assure that they're going to chase 140 or even 150. Sri Lanka women's. Just been terrible. Terrible over there. And 3 overs have gone for 12 runs. Not good at all. From the Sri Lankan women's team. runs concede කරනොත් මට නම් තේරෙන්නේ හොඳ big concern එකක් ඒක මං හිතනවා. Kumari has come back. Okay, dot delivery to start from Sugantika Kumari. Need to get these two out now itself. Oh my god. At least they considered a one run. I thought that also will go for four. I thought that delivery also will go for a boundary. මම හිතුව ඕක තමයි හැබැයි අපි බලමු 117යි විකට් එකයි ඕවර්ස් 15.2 දැන්ට නම් අපි අමාරුවේ රන් අවුට් එකක් එපා ගන්න රන් එකක් ගන්න no run taken Amelia Kerr gets a single. Is there going to be a two? Don't allow a two, by the way. Very easy, no? These guys are batting this New Zealand team. Giving twos as well. Another two. Nothing going well for Sri Lanka women's at the moment. Another two conceded. And missing it also. See? And another two. And that's a higher score also. For Amelia Kerr, 123 for 1 after 16. I feel right now, I think New Zealand, I think Sri Lanka in trouble. I think we can't go to the semi. At this rate, we are not going to semi-finals. Anything above 140, I think is going to be very difficult, guys, to win. ඔගොල්ලෝ මොකද හිතන්නේ? ඔගොල්ලෝ හිතනවද මේ නවසීලන්තේ කණ්ඩායම එක මේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම 140ක් chase කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා? At the moment, middle over 7 to 15, 69 for 0, 7.67 run rate, 1 to 647 for 1. So they maintain the strike rate, sorry, run rate, New Zealand. So how are we supposed to win the Sri Lanka women's team? I have no clue how this Sri Lankan women's team can win now. It's going to be a miracle if we are going to win this match. Kulasurya is back, hoping for a wicket now at least. A good delivery to start with. Ayoka, bold like that at least. Bold dots create pressure. Oh lol, she's hurt her shoulder. Goodness gracious. What is this from the Sri Lanka women's? I cannot watch this anymore now with injuries. Another injury. They don't have another fast bowler. Oh lol. Oh lol. This team. What are we supposed to do? Oh my lord. I do not understand. Oh shit. He's out, it seems, from the match. Oh my goodness me. Forget about this win right now. Forget about winning. I think Sri Lanka going out. Right now they're going out. What am I watching today? Says why you have to play the Tama Kanchanano. What are they doing? I have no answer. I have no clue what they're up to. It's been a very, very frustrating partnership that they have can't break. Drop catches, run out chances, everything gone. Gone for a six right now. It's been just terrible from. And yeah, she's out. New Zealand women are enjoying. What's the point of watching this match with the way that she's injured? I do not know what are they up to. This team needed up two fast bowlers when this pitch. God damn what they have done. Atapattu going to bowl. Oh my god, I don't know. Get this girl out. What a day. What a day. Fielding. It's a ridiculous joke. It's a ridiculous joke. Lakshya has been terrible today in the field. Don't let this also be a four, please. What am I supposed to say right now? I have no words. And that's the maiden Tilyakar. Get her run out. Maiden half century for Amelia. I don't know what's the point of doing this live now. What's the point of doing this live? What are they performing the Sri Lanka women's team? I have cannot understand. I'm taking a small break, guys. Just give me a second. I'll be back very soon. Right now, 132 for one after 17 overs. Seems like New Zealand are cruising right now, and no wickets fallen. So seems like New Zealand are at a victory stage right now. Hi everyone, welcome back to the sports breakdown once again. Sorry for the delay. Well, Sri Lanka chasing 164 right now in this chase. Very tough task. හිතන්නේ මේක tough task එකක් මේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා කණ්ඩායම. Ooh, dropped. Right now, Sri Lanka women's 23 for 1 after 4.3 overs, and Samaravikrama just got out. Here comes. Oh, shot there from row. Is that another wicket? Oh, good catch. Good catch. Well. I don't know. At this rate, I think New Zealand are winning. At this rate, New Zealand are winning. Good fielding from Susie Bates. Yeah, terrific catch. Vishmi goes for a duck. Sri Lanka women's 23 for 2 after 4.4 overs. I do not know what's going to happen. Right now, Sri Lanka need to get 130 to be ahead of New Zealand, but that won't be enough because South Africa women's will be playing against Bangladesh women's tomorrow. And if South Africa women's team wins, then they're through to the semi-final. So nothing going well for because South Africa beat New Zealand, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, wide. What is this happening now? Checking for the third umpire whether there was a nick. Yeah, she says it's not out. I don't know. මම හිතන්නේ ඒක not out කියලා. Oh shit! There is a nick. Oh my lord, is there a nick? Don't tell me that there's a nick. Oh, it's grounded. It's grounded, I think, and she's taken it. So that's not out, I think. Yeah, not a clean catch. I thought she's nicked it, but that's not a clean catch. Yeah, lucky. Yeah, woman. Sri Lanka women's really struggling right now. Not even a good start. Yeah. Good bowling from bro. 23 for 2 after 5. At this rate, I don't see Sri Lanka women's winning against New Zealand today. Captain gets out, forget it. I think match is over. Anyways, if Chamari gets out, I think game is over today for sure for the Sri Lanka women. මං හිතන්නේ ඒක පරාජයක් තමයි මේ පාර නම්. බලමු මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා. But right now, I think at this rate, I think Sri Lanka women's really losing it right now. Very unnecessary shot there from Vishmi Gunaratne, going for a straight drive when knowing there's a field loss, didn't time it well and got dismissed. Good lines from the New Zealand bowlers. It's very tough. Jessica Kerr bowling. Yeah, just Kerr bowling very tough. Right now, Sri Lanka in trouble. That's all I can say. Unless Chamari gets a move on. At this rate, New Zealand women's only are winning. 91% says New Zealand, only 9% says Sri Lanka. So that's how bad the situation is for the Sri Lanka women's team to win. And with 2 wickets down as well. If there is no support around Charmer, it's going to be impossible for these girls to win. Full toss also and not scoring runs. With a negative net run rate also for Sri Lanka, that's a huge concern. Gone. Nah, I don't see Sri Lanka coming back, guys. At this moment, even Nilakshiti Silva is out. Maybe I'll come for a live. If Sri Lanka women's wins, I'll come for a review. And at this rate, I don't see Sri Lanka women's coming back, especially Nilakshi also gone. So, guys, we'll wrap things up, guys. Disappointing. I don't know what's going to be the outcome. I think New Zealand women's at this rate is going to win. So, I'll just switch off. I mean, I'll conclude the live. Anyways, we'll be uploading a video of Chelsea Football Club very soon. So, do stay tuned for that. We will be coming with that. So we'll end it, guys, over here. Please do subscribe the Sports Breakdown. Please like, comment, and share on the video. It's no point continuing because at the moment Sri Lanka women 24 for 3 and 9 real troubles. So I don't know. It's only Chamari there. If Chamari gets out, game over literally. So we'll end it over here, guys. Thank you so much and see you in the next video.